Alright y'all, it is time for snakes. I know a lot of people are very interested in this movement. This is a cool one. First thing we're going to have to talk about is the grip. So there's a secret hidden grip when it comes to the snake. I like to refer to it as a snake grip. How I'm going to have my hand is like so. Thumb and fingers wrapped around, index finger is cupped over top of the head, or of the pommel of the Indian club. We can see this. For a larger pommel or smaller hands, two fingers might want to be involved, the index and the middle finger. This is of course totally doable. This will work. The snake is what I like to refer to as a work. It's not quite as tricky as it looks. It looks very fancy, but in reality a single turn snake or even a double turn snake isn't too tricky of a movement. It all comes down to this right here. So if you can do this circle, you can do a snake. Now what this circle is, I start with the club hidden behind my arm. I'm in that hook grip, that snake grip. The club is hidden behind my arm. I do a circle to turn my hand around. My palm is now facing forward, the club is in tight. This helps me go into my heart-shaped style elbow drive, and then when I open up, just like in a heart shape, I let the club turn. Now in that single turn, I'm letting it fall into this position. So I'm holding it just with my index and my thumb essentially. Those other fingers are there for help, but they don't really need to be. The club isn't really moving. It's opening into that position, my hand turns around and pins it back. It comes back down, I'm in that start position. Turn the arm around, open up like a heart shape, flick, turn, catch. Start to smooth it out, flick, turn, catch, let the club turn, flick, turn, catch, let the club turn, flick, turn, catch, let the club turn. So we see that it's just this circle here, heart shape extension, pinning the club back to the arm. Turn it around, open it up, catch it. Smooth, strong control. That's going to activate those wrists, going to get those forearms firing. Of course, it's going to be great for those shoulders as well. Get those down. Get that single club down. Like I've talked about in other videos, 10 minimum. If you can do 10 clean, you can do it. Try and go for more though. Once you can do one, try two. So it's that same deal, that double circle, that flick and catch. Clubs come in, they're hidden behind, they turn around, they open up, turn and catch. Smooth, strong, controlled, start to seam it up. I like to extend either to a Y or a T, depending on what I'm trying to activate. If I'm really trying to open up those shoulders, of course I'll go to the Y. But if I'm really focused on just rocking the movement, I'll go to the T, mix it up. Now once you can do the double, the next step would be to alternate it. And again, that just comes from putting in the time, putting in the practice. But the reverse snake, club starts forward. Now I'm going to rotate out to put the club behind my arm. So we see that? So in that forward snake, I rotate towards my center line. For the reverse snake, the club starts in front of my arm. It comes out, hides behind my arm, and lifts up. It's that same style of hold, that same flick, turn, catch, and pin. It comes in, turns to hide, flicks open. So club's facing me, I rotate out, let the club turn. Let it turn, flick it up. Let it turn, flick it up. So see how that club's pointed in, my hand is up, it turns around so the club can hide. It's pinned against that forearm for the lift, flick, turn, catch. And smoothing it out. Flick, turn, catch. Flick, turn, catch. Flick, turn, catch. The whole snake is right here. That little circle to get the club around the arm is what makes it what it is. Once we can do one, of course, we take it to two. Once we can do two, of course, we try alternating. Good. So own the movement, know the movement, own the movement, conquer it. Earn it, own it. So those are the snakes. Again, it all comes down to that turn. Sometimes you'll see people just turn the club around the arm. That's an option. Another option is that nice circle there. Play with them, add to them, see where you can take them. You're gonna get frustrated. Snakes can be tricky. Remember, it's that turn. That small turn is what really makes it happen. That catch against the arm is very key. If we can get that nice catch and we can get a nice turn, we're gonna have a nice snake. Put the practice in, get the reps in. It's the joy of repetition. The more you get to do something, the better you are at it. What better excuse to do something more if you're not very good at it? So if you're not very good at this, do this lots, get good at it. If you're already good at it, fantastic, do it lots, get better at it. Joy of repetition. Skills need to be practiced. Practice the skill, add it to some other stuff, build new things. Later on, you're going to see a different pattern called the clock tower. The clock tower is a pattern that I believe I came up with. I don't know if I saw it somewhere and adapted it, but I'm pretty sure I came up with it. You'll notice a lot of things that are very similar to a snake, and that's because I put a ton of time in with the snake. So put a ton of time in, figure out new patterns, figure out your own patterns. But watch for that clock tower, practice those snakes, and I'll see you in the next video.